Yo, ladies and gents, appreciate you joining us on episode 103. Your boy Javier in the house here in Haverhill, Mass. Victorious, of course. And, he's up in the Granite State, of course. And, of course, we got a special guest on episode 103, my man Adam Joffrey. Joff, appreciate you jumping on the show.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Repping the Cardboard Association. Let's go. What's really good, Joff?
Nothing much, boys. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Yo,
Thanks,
appreciate
brother.
you taking the time out to join us. It's February 8th. It's about 10 o'clock. And, man, we're back. Rip Pod in the house. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You already know the deal.
Tell the people.
Fam, man, New Hampshire, how's New Hampshire treating you?
There's still snow on the ground, so
it's supposed to be nice coming up this weekend. We got some
I
nice
heard
weather coming up.
the sun is out. Clear skies today.
And then
Man,
on Tuesday.
sand snow on Tuesday. That's
I'm
doing the
hearing-
weather for you.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Hey, we appreciate Joff coming through. Victorious, of course, always in the house with me. That's how we do it on the Rip Pod. We're just here. Hey, we're here to learn. We're here to learn all about the Cardboard Association, how it goes down, how you make a bid, how you do, how you handling your cards.
Tip and shit.
Tell him, fam. So, we appreciate Joff, like I said, coming through. We'll get into maybe some of his football stuff. I know we're talking before we went hot. He coaches, just got a new gig. So we can talk about that possibly.
We get the coaches on this. We get the coaches on.
Fellow Hilly in the house. Appreciate you coming through,
Wow.
Joff. Gonna get of course, there's lots of stuff going on in the sports world. Super Bowl, what? That's coming up, the big game.
Hey,
We can talk about predictions there.
yes.
I don't. DraftKings is live here in Mass, of course. We can talk about possibly putting a wager down. So man, we can talk about that. Lots to talk about as always in the sports world, man.
We're here, man. We're here, guys.
But first and foremost, like we said, appreciate you coming through, Joff. We want to learn. We're trying to learn what's going on with the Cardboard Association. We're trying to learn.
We got questions.
How it began, the origin. How you interact, how you keep up. So we'll get into it all on episode 103, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Of course, we're here. Victorious, cheers. Joff, I don't know if you got a bevy. Cheers.
Boom.
Yes.
All right. So, fam, before we, or even Joff, before we get into the Cardboard Association, anything that you want to talk about, anything going on in your life, anything you want to roll around real quick?
Well, not really too much other than the daily life. The card game's a grind. It takes a lot of my time up. I love it. It's
Passion,
hobby
baby.
slash
Passion.
hobby slash second business. I'm glad you guys have me on so I get to talk about it. I want to be able to school you guys with how it works. I know.
We're ready.
I know Vic down there gets a little nervous, scrolling through the site.
And even before
it's intimidating, bro. I mean, I'll text Hav. I'll be like, bro, did you understand what that was?
Sometimes it's another language, but even before we get into that, right? I know. How do you two go back? Obviously, we're all from Haverhill, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's not obvious. So we're all from Haverhill. I know you two went to school. Me and Joff, our kids actually went to the same school. So we actually know each other, through that way. And I was like, I know this guy looks familiar.
We're all linked. We're all linked up.
This guy was,
I knew you. We said it to each other when
posted on the cardboard. And I was like, I know this guy looks familiar.
Hey, that's a familiar face, man. I've seen that guy before.
What were you guys? Were you guys wrestling? What were you guys doing? Rolling around on the mats?
I knew when he was hitting dingers out of
on the diamond.
Fam, I didn't even say anything. He already knows, fam. That's not even no joke. Maybe he heard the real, but that's for real.
This guy thinks he's Carlos Pena, yo.
Little bit.
Wow.
Could have been.
Down there. All right.
Wow.
Vic was.
What position you play, Joff?
I was left out. All right, that's what position.
All right. I mean, wow.
Oh, yo, we go back to fam. We go back to Christ, man. 90.
Sounds like I picked a scab there. My bad, fam.
I was
My bad, Joff.
Kid. Baseball was not. It wasn't until someone threw a helmet on and said, "Go run full speed into another person."
Unreal.
Wow.
Where were we kicking around? Was that St. Joseph, Swayze's? Where were
St. James? Right down. I live on 11th Ave. It's literally walk my dog.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So we were.
My folks are on 16, so I guess I didn't realize you were that close.
David Arricchio's father was our coach.
Yes.
Funny, awesome, good times.
Yeah, that's where we go back. That's like 92 right there.
Small world. I love that.
We were St. Louis Cardinals.
Yes, sir. My first team.
Awesome.
That was my first. It wasn't my first team. I think I did Riverside Bradford for a year.
Are you RB?
I was
Awesome.
for a year spelling that.
Wow,
Pig.
this guy's
Oh
on
man,
enemy territory.
big
I
time.
love that. Those
Yeah.
little leagues, those little baseball leagues in town. There's like 3 or 4 different leagues when we were younger.
Big
It was,
time.
Funny.
it was TriStar from there on out, though.
Yes.
Yeah, funny stuff. And like we said, small world. You guys know each other.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we know each other. Small world. So
Fantasy football league every year. You know, we still run into each other. It's
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
actually
cookouts, whatever in Haverhill. You know what I'm saying? Again,
yeah,
I'm up
for
in New
sure.
Hampshire, but you know, we pop down there. You know, the commissioner Jose, and you know, get to seeing you guys around. So
Jose's also a member of the CBA. He was into cards for a little while there.
All right. Well, hey, that's a perfect segue. How do we? Let's start with how it even got kicked off, or even like your interest in cards.
So I took a hiatus from cards for 20 plus years. You know,
Yep.
It wasn't until around the pandemic time that I got back into it, and let me tell you, it was a crazy time to jump back into the hobby. Tons of money being thrown around.
Well, people had a lot of money, right?
Yeah, and no one had anyone else to do.
Bored too.
You know what people did? They bought and sold cards, and like I said, it's a hobby for me. I love it. It's something I've built some great friendships around it. And you know, it started off real slow. Like I told you boys before the show started. Again, someone that we grew up with, who's an admin in the CBA, Keith Ellis. It was like
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Keith.
Pandemic. I was bringing my son over. Our kids are friends. I was bringing my kid over there to play, and I walk into his house, and he's got this dining room table, which I knew really pissed off. And it was, you couldn't see the table. It was just all ball.
I've laid out. I love that. Yeah, shout out Keith for sure.
I look at the table, I look at Keith, I go, what is that? What is that right there? And he goes, don't even look over there.
He's like embarrassed.
He was like, this is my.
He knew.
I want to keep this for me. This is what I was like, you selfish fuck. I want it.
Unbelievable. He looks over like, oh crap, Adam's here. Look.
So he gets me online looking and shit on Facebook. I actually didn't even have Facebook at the time. I had to get a new Facebook. I got off social media for a long time, and I got back on it and just to look at cards. And he goes, dude, I'm gonna get you in this Raz. I'm like, fucking Raz? What is a Raz? Can I swear? Is that all right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Come on.
Gets me into this like 1,000-line Raz, which a Raz is a raffle. So a guy puts up a card. All it is, you can't say, the reason why they use the word Raz is because you can't say the word raffle on Facebook. That's illegal gambling.
Nice. Look at that. We're learning already.
They got around it, so you
can't. Legit, I'm taking notes. I wish I had a pen and paper right now.
Nowadays, you can't even say the word Raz because it flags Facebook.
Oh, wow.
The R word is not allowed.
Nice. You can't even say Raz?
No, can't even say Raz anymore. So Raz
is
just a raffle, and obviously Facebook does not promote gambling, so they would take that shit down if they.
Yeah, hopefully YouTube ain't like cooperating, because they've shut us down a few times too. So.
So anyway, he gets me into this raffle for this Patrick Mahomes rookie card, which at that time back in 2020 was going for buco bucks. I'm talking like Raw was going somewhere around $1,500 to $3,000.
I think I know where this story's going.
For just like
I don't. I
think I know where this story's going.
I can't read into stuff like that.
I think I know where this story's going, Joff.
Gets me and I buy two spots. I spent $30. I'm talking.
I think I know where this story's going, Joff.
If this card grades out a 10, this is at that time a $12,000 to $15,000 card. You know. And I get into it, don't think anything about it, don't even look at it. I didn't understand how you even picked a winner. I didn't understand that some guy in each group runs these things called randoms that randomizes picks a winner. So I won. And
unbelievable. That's where I knew where I was going.
Like 1,000 people in this line. I fucking hit. Keith couldn't believe I hit.
That's where I knew where I was going,
you're telling me, all right, so a line of 1,000. So 1,000 people go in, 1,000 slots, right?
I bought 2 spots.
For how much? For how much?
$30.
So $30. Okay, that's a scratch ticket, 2 scratch tickets. Okay, yeah, whatever.
I get this card. It's like hitting the lottery.
Unbelievable.
I fucking hit it, you know? So I get this card in the mail and I'm hooked. I think this is the
of course,
Bro.
of course. Oh, they got you. They
Down
got
on
you
Yo.
sinker and they got the whole. They got
Bro,
you like.
I gotta pause real quick. You know what because I knew you were gonna win because that's what happened to me playing poker, Joff. I played during the pandemic. I started playing
damn.
poker.
beginners.
I played in a tournament. Hey, my buddy was like, "Hey, jump in this tournament." I jumped in a tournament. It was $50, I think. It was 112 people, 112 people, and I won. And I ended up winning like $1,400, and I was just like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
like,
Good,
"What?"
good
Same thing.
feeling.
I was like, "Fuck."
It's
So
crazy.
I ended up playing a ton of poker, and I won. I made some decent coin, but it's like it's so time consuming.
Yeah,
it's fallen off like
yeah.
majorly. So I'm glad that you've kept up with it, and I'm glad
I,
that you're
it,
still passionate about you for sure. I'm
well,
passionate about it for sure.
definitely a lot different than poker because I love poker too. I
Yep.
don't play as much as I used to.
Yeah.
I went on a little grind on poker a couple months ago, but nothing.
we ain't gotta talk about that.
Yeah, nothing like that. So
Sickos.
I'm you know, hook, line, and sinker. Like I'm in.
Yep. That's
And
all it takes.
I start developing a collection, and that's what people do. You start buying cards, and let me tell you, when I first started, I'm talking $5-10 cards, and there was a store that opened up in 2020 called Case Hits down in Haverhill near Athens Pizza,
Yes.
and
Okay.
that
I
came,
see that all the time. I go to Athens.
Is that where it's at? Is that
So
is that where that
I
spot's
see it
at?
all the time, bro.
I
that
didn't
came.
even know that was a card spot.
Yep.
They
Had no
became
clue.
home base for quite some time. They
I
held
used to buy Dutchess at that mobile.
yeah, for real. They start putting on this trade night on Thursdays. So we would go down, and this place was packed with people. Like there was so many people into this hobby, and that's really what got me like to push off of line and into person. Instead of Facebook, now I'm making little trades here and there,
Nice.
Well,
building.
honestly, that's kind of what I'm like. Not to cut in, but like
Yeah.
I'm actually intrigued by that. Like, so I'll be honest. Before I like put up a card for sale, I want to buy one. So that's part of also what we want to talk about is like how you buy these. Like,
Yeah.
if I see a card coming up like on thing, fam, can you pull this shit up?
Yes, let's go. Honestly, what's the deal with what? Did you hang on to that Mahomes card? Did you get rid of it? What'd you do with
So
that?
to finish that story,
Yeah, keep it going. I'm just trying to. I just want to get this shit posted up here real
it
quick.
was my first card, and I got emotionally attached to it. I
Oh,
thought
as you should.
Love that.
I held it a little longer than I should have. I could have gotten.
Oh no!
Wow. I'm
So
so happy I sold a card like that. I hopefully could talk.
Grade. I do my first grade. There's difference between like a raw card that's just a normal card like you guys have showed me.
GD, bro.
And-
Who is that? Who was that?
Oh, this is a big boy. This is that.
I mean, that was a. I mean,
RPA on card out of 25. This is a banger, but
God,
that's a raw card. Like
damn.
it's not graded. It can get hurt. You can spill on it. You can drop it. Your dog can eat it. Compared to a graded card,
Bro, pull that back. Pull that back. Pull that back. That's is mad close.
which
Yeah. Just what is that? Jalen Hurts.
this is a Jalen Hurts. It's not a rookie card, but it's a zebra variation. I actually won this in one of the Razes last week, and I just got it in the mail.
Nice.
Bro, you can't say that word, bro.
Excuse me, the R word. So but
Yeah.
this is the difference between a graded card and a raw card.
For sure.
Yes.
The higher grade, the better. So anyway,
Okay.
What's
I like that.
if that's Joff, if that's a graded card, that's a raw card. What's something like this?
I can't see anything but it's really small. That's a raw card. It's
Okay.
not.
All right, I wasn't sure
Raw.
if this was like an extra raw.
No,
Right. This Tomasa Ciampa, that's a raw.
That's just raw. All right.
that's some lingo right there for you too. Raw cards. All right, that
Yeah,
means
I'm learning. We're learning. So hey, perfect.
Not raw card. Raw cards.
a raw card.
Okay, gotcha.
Fuck off, fam. No, Josh, tell this guy to fucking pounce in. I'm gonna bring up the Cardboard Association, and we're talking about before. Yeah, I want. How do I get into something like if I want to buy a card? I see this all the time. I see the lingo up there, shipped and tipped. I know you're talking about people stay active, get activated.
Let's break
it
down. So my room. First of all, let's start with
I'm
the
dying.
CBA. Who myself,
Yes.
my buddy Uncle Dan K.
Come on.
Matt Atwood. We are the admin of this group.
Shout out.
And our mission, our I guess our goal was
clip it, people, clip it.
was to be very different than these other massive Facebook groups online, which are strictly, online selling. It's like an online store. People put up their cards for sale and people buy them. There's no real communication or friendship or community being built. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to build a Facebook page that didn't let everyone in, but to build that community of people that were avid collectors, that really love the hobby, like sharing pictures of their cards, like telling stories, like talking shit about sports, and also
It's true. It's true. Engagement, baby.
flipping and trading. So my page, like, we talk shit, we put up.
Well, yeah, Joff, that's a great description. I was just gonna say too. There's all other banter and shit too. It's not just you throw some fucking what's topical, what's cooking.
I love the banter more than I like selling cards, and I love.
It's a community, brother.
It's
and honestly,
Yeah,
we dig it. We wanna get in. We wanna. Again, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot at first, but I've been seeing a lot more of that engagement. Like, just come in, be a part of it, and it's the same shit we ask here in the pod. Like, we're not as it's just like whatever. Just
listen. I was sitting where you guys were 4 years ago, and I know how overwhelming and you're scared. You don't want to send money to someone you don't.
Yeah,
like
100%. We talked about.
That's why we don't allow everyone in.
We'll come back to that, fam.
You definitely be involved to like, we have to know your name. You have to be in people's lines or razzes. You need to buy off the page. You need to come see us in person at the shows that we do. And when you've earned that, that's when you get to use the platform. There's 1,300 people in here. It's not the biggest group, but it's
solid, brother.
And like, you get to make your money.
Solid, brother.
If you want to buy cards, you have to sell cards.
There's a lot of people. That's a good crowd.
I mean, in my life as a public school teacher, if I'm not selling cards, I'm not buying cards. So
I like that.
Like I said, my personal collection, my PC, it's not expensive cards. It's players I loved growing up: David Ortiz, fucking Randy Moss, Tom Brady. Tom Brady can get expensive, but whatever.
Well, we're talking about too. There's different levels of cards too, right? You got cards like untouchables, right? You got cards you're not trading like under, like you said. There's emotional ties, maybe, or sentiment, whatever. You got cards. You got like
You could go to the Gucci store, or you could go to Walmart.
Yeah. There's levels to everything. We always talk about that with wrestling. What's the
Walmart of cards versus what's the Gucci of cards?
All right, so let's say like Flawless or National Treasures. Those are the two big guys.
Those are big. Okay.
We're talking like
Flawless, National Treasure.
For a box of National Treasures is probably $5,000 to $7,000. Where you can go get a box of Score at CVS right now for probably $4 a pack or whatever it is. Just little kid shit. Your kids ripping that.
Like, I thought Topps was just the best card ever.
Topps is great. I love Topps. Topps is affordable. I was actually at Five and Below with my son today. I saw a pack of Topps, and I literally almost.
They're Five Below. Then bro. I don't know. Yeah, Chief. I don't know. It's not as hot as I thought it was.
The Walmart of cards.
Well, and my PC is actually Topps Chrome 2008. Like, that's what I collected.
Okay.
There's gonna be a glare. But like all these cards right here, that's all Topps Chrome, and they're all variations. And like, I have the Celtics from 2008, so I got Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Eddie House,
Eddie corner 3.
I got the Red Sox. I got Jason Varitek,
Jacoby,
Manny, obviously.
Yeah, you speaking to the soul right now, brother.
Yeah. And then I got my Mets because I'm a Mets fan too.
Queen. Oh boy,
we'll talk about that later, I guess. But
all right, I got my
maybe we won't.
I got my Carlos Delgados, and then I got the Patriots.
I like that.
My favorite card right now, because he obviously just got made our head coach, is my Gerard Mayo Topps Chrome card.
I like that. Wow.
Yeah, this man is vocal on the mic. Gerard, this guy, he's funny, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Pats.
Yep.
So anyway, where did I leave off with the whole thing?
No, man. We're gonna pull something up.
Just the process. We want to jump into the process. How do you? And I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring this up too. How do you just go through the process of buying a card? How do you go through? If I'm like I said, you're asking people to get involved.
If you go to the top of the page,
Got to be engaged first.
It says featured at the top, right? So Dan K is the first person I see, and Kyle McNeil, right? And it says quick sales post, cheap sale. Go all the way up to the top, cheap slab sale. So Dan, who's an admin in the group, one of my good friends, actually giving me shit right now because I wasn't at trade night showing off all the cards he got, really pissing me off. Fuck you, Dan.
Tell him.
But Dan puts up a quick sale, right? This was yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning. So
let's do a little update here. What's going on?
All right. So if you see the features,
shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Rip Pod. Let's
yes,
go.
Sir.
Hey,
wow, some hearts, some cares. Hey, we appreciate it.
Hold on, go up a little bit to the features. Go back up.
Features.
You see features?
Oh yeah.
So click on the first one that says Dan K right there. Dan
yeah, quick sales post.
Quick sales post. So Dan puts up this page, and the first thing you want to talk about is authenticity. So I know these are Dan's cards because he has DK 2724. So that's what we call a coin in the business. You need to coin your cards so we know that you are not stealing a picture from someone else's profile and just throwing them up there. So the fact that Dan put up, and he put this up yesterday, 2724, I know those cards are Dan.
Right, like that's him signature. That's your signature, basically.
That's your signature.
That's your signature.
Stand-up guy. Dan doesn't need a coin, but Dan follows the rules and knows.
And yo, I've seen it go by, and I've been like, yo, well, why would someone just put their initials or whatever? I'm sure it signified something, but now it makes sense. Okay, yo, it's authenticate or whatever.
So then, right at the top, he's got his AI listed at 175, T-Law at a 25, jersey match, and he even throws his. Like I said, Dan's a good guy. In parentheses, he says won't gem, so that means like it's got a little ding on it or something. So if you tried to grade it, it wouldn't grade out as a perfect card.
So if it got a little ding, what would it go down to? As low as like 6.5, 5? I mean,
I don't know how bad it is for Dan to Dan's gonna point out any flaw.
Yeah, he's bringing it all to the forefront. I like that.
He's a good guy.
That's solid.
That is solid.
If I could ask him, I would, but I don't know.
No, it's just a stupid question. Just a little shit like that I'll ask.
Listen, he even threw down a number. All prices are OBO. Best offer.
Yep.
And if someone wants the entire lot, he'd actually do it for $1,650. So then you go down and look at the comments. He got 26 comments. So let's see if he.
Let's see what's going on here with the comments. He told anything.
So this is where you start your engagement.
Interested in trades? All right, here we go.
All right, so I see that. So someone's and there's 21 replies there. So.
Yeah, prefer some bread right now, but what's really cooking and gets it going.
Wow,
I like
that thread. Right. That thread gets real deep.
Yeah. So Dan's doing business with TJ. I'm not sure if I pull up TJ. So TJ's from Boston.
I like that.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, okay. I know.
What's 25 cents an expired ham get me? I like that, Kyle. Always interested.
So Kyle's another moderator of group. Great guy.
I like that. So this is an awesome example. But to me, Joff, this isn't one I was talking about. This to me, awesome breakdown, and this makes sense to me. Just the clarity of it. AI for 49, AI 40. What's the 49 mean?
So that means that card's numbered. So that means there's only 49 of those in the world, right there.
Right, like this card right here. I got this Max Muncy card here. You know what I'm saying? It's 149 out of 199. It's numbered on the back.
Your card's numbered.
AI. All right, 1 out of 49. Okay.
Put that trash away, Vic. All right. So.
All right. What else can we go? Like I said, I want to go to one that's like the shipped and tipped. I want to go to one of those.
So let's go find a line. So that's what we refer to them as. Not if like, hey, I'm lining this card. If you hear line, that is a Raz. That is a raffle.
Okay, so line's a new lingo, basically.
Yep.
You can say line.
Are any of those featured?
Yeah. So like we have hold on, let me get back to it. Like we found Cody's that closed yesterday. The Justin Herbert red, white, and blue. But shit, like I could go right now and do a live line for you guys if you want. I'll throw up a card as we speak if you wanted to.
I don't know if we want to do all that. I'm just trying to get.
So let's find Cody. Let's find Cody. So Cody's down a couple right under the trade night post by Keith.
Is he in the featured ones?
It's not in the featured. You'd have to go back to the thread.
Okay.
So.
Good. I can't wait to go through all this and watch the episode. And honestly, I'm learning. I'm not really like a I don't learn like that quickly, so like, I'm kind of slow, bro.
I wanna go for one that's like, I got miscellaneous slabs. That's what you
Yeah,
just that's
where's
what we
the
just did, right?
soccer at? Where's
That's
the
what we just did,
soccer
right?
at, bro?
Keep going down. Yeah, keep going down.
Yeah, we just did miscellaneous slabs.
Yeah,
I like that little banter going in there.
Oh yeah.
Trade night.
Oh,
Oh
so it should be right there. There we go. We'll use Cody as an example. Shout out to Cody. Cody's a strong
yes.
member in the group. Always supports those
Adrenaline.
lines. He's
Let's
always
go.
putting up lines. He's made a lot of money off the CBA, and he deserves it because he plays a lot. He's involved.
I like
So
that.
he put up. Boss man said get more involved. I'm sure that's referring to me. Cody, you do not need to get more involved. You are very much the example. Here's a nice cheap one for you to get in on. Big year to come. Herbie RWB, which stands for red, white, and blue. If you go down to the picture, the description of the slab will show you red, white, and blue. That's the variation of the card.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Red,
right.
white, and blue prism.
That
Yes. Yep.
says PSA 9.
That's the $30 slot there.
All right. Not this one. So
Nope.
PSA 9.
Yep.
That's the grade on the card. So the highest you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get
That's not a raw card. What's it called? What's it called?
is slabbed up.
Slabbed up. All right.
Okay,
yep.
so so
See that?
so if you're if you're
It's raw
sitting on
slab.
if you're sitting on slabs, then that's just what it is.
Right.
Sitting on slabs, huh? And
Yes, sir. As you
raw
know.
is slabbed.
that's Amp Rogner's IG name, sitting on
Yep.
slabs. There you go.
Yep. Shout out Ant.
So you got 70 spots at $1. So there's 70 spots in the line, as you can see. And if you want to get in, it's $1 a spot.
Oh, so this is a Raz.
This is a res. This is a
No,
line.
it's a line. Right.
Oh, but they're the same thing?
Same thing. You just can't say Raz or random. Raz or raffle on.
That's a new name for a Raz.
Line.
Yeah,
Is
it's
a line.
Yep.
Yeah. So if someone were to
Okay.
submit,
Don't say
submit and use those words, we would just decline the post. So obviously,
Okay, good.
See, we're learning.
This probably snap filled. I mean, this is a phenomenal price with a hot player right now because of the new coach.
So what does that mean though? Tipped and shipped.
So tipped and shipped means all right. So
And is this isn't tipped and shipped, right?
This is tipped and shipped. It has to be. So what that means is whoever wins the card, the ship part means Scott's going to pay for the shipping to send it to you. You don't have to pay for the shipping for winning the card. So that's part of the unwritten rules of lining the card. The person that's lining the card or
So Cody's paying for shipping.
Cody's paying for shipping. Now, what tip means is we have runners in the group. It's like you can't run a random on your own card. It's just not. It's frowned upon. It's we want to keep it as.
Wasn't like Josh a runner?
What does that?
Wasn't
What
Ovaris?
does that mean? What's a runner? What does that mean?
Let's open
This
up the
fucking
thread
guy's
now.
talking about runners one day at the draft. Like,
What?
oh, Josh, like, oh, I'm running. I'm
So,
like, bro, like, what does that mean?
Mikey Lane, shout out to Mikey Lane. He does business in our group. He's
Hell
always
yeah.
Mikey.
the fastest runner in the world. Mikey ran the Raz in this. So he has an app on his phone or a website. It's called random.org. If you scroll down through the thread right to the bottom, you'll see that he did it. And if you click on it, he posts. Actually, I don't even see the video. Where the heck's the video? Usually there's a video that comes with it. Why am I? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there it is. So if you go down, you'll see an R. And it's from Mikey Lane. It says giveaways random.org. So go to the bottom of that thread or close to the bottom.
Nice.
Until you see an R.
Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah, if you go down.
Wow, that's a lot of heads on that.
Wow.
Yeah, this was an easy one. I looked at this one. I grabbed 10 spots. I was wishing I won. All right, see the R?
Yeah.
Now click on that one because there's a comment. There's a comment to that post. So you should see one reply from Mikey. Just click on that real quick, right below the R.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yep.
All right. So that's the video of him doing the random. So if you actually want to see a good preview of exactly what's going on, you can play that real quick.
Let's see what we can pull up.
So he takes a list, he randomizes it. So
I've seen these.
So this is a runner.
Yep, he's the runner in the group.
He's running it.
It's Keanu Reeves.
So then he does all that. He copies it. He posts it. Now, if you go up after that video and click on the R, once it's done playing, I'll let you finish.
Yep. No, that's good. I clicked on the R.
Yeah,
I've seen them videos before.
Once you click on the R, the person that's in first place, so the 65th spot, Scott R, won this Raz.
Nice.
So he's the one, 7 rounds. He's the one that run it. So Cody tips that guy. That guy gets paid for doing that. So it's either $3 or $5.
Okay.
$3 to $5.
Common courtesy.
Common courtesy. He runs
Appreciate you.
Yep, 100%.
I'm not gonna lie. In this group, it's a nice, and he does this in multiple rooms. He probably makes a nice little side hustle.
I was gonna say, you do the math, and if you just hustling, brother, listen.
So if I want to get in this Herbert one, all I had to do is throw my name in here
and say how many spots you wanted.
And it's going to cost me $1 a spot. I don't have to worry about shipping and tipping if I'm buying.
Nope. You just, once it's ran, you look at the winner, you send him a message with your address, he ships you the card.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a very easy process, but very understandable that it can be a little overwhelming.
Well, it's just what anything. It's just like, if you go into it, you just don't want to be the asshole that just like, you win it on the card, and now people are expecting you to buy it. Nah, I don't play those games. You know what I'm saying?
You have no idea though. Like you guys, it's very common. I get messages all the time trying to explain to a person how this whole process works. I'm not gonna lie. I got a message. I haven't even responded to it. I feel terrible. I actually have to respond to a person.
Do it right now. Do it live.
Well, Joff, you know what I always say to Victorious too. Some of the stuff is like, it'd be good to just have like tutorial videos out there. Like people, you think like people know how to do this stuff. Like I always say, like DraftKings, like entering a DraftKings lineup. Yeah, you think people would know what are the best contests to enter, but like, it's honestly, I've done it for a long time. It makes sense for me, and it's easy for me. But it's like might not make sense.
I don't use draft. I don't gamble anymore. But like, I don't know how to use that shit. It's the same thing. I don't do it because it's that unknown factor, and I'm 37. I don't want to learn anything new.
No, I think, Joff, for this, though, it's cool to understand. It's cool to learn, like, you're posting, like, Cody's putting his name on it, right? The 2724, just to like, prove authenticity. Like, these are his cards. He's doing it today. And obviously, like, he did this yesterday. We're recording on 2/8. And then he's putting whatever price he wants to put. You can put whatever price you want to put, right?
Yeah. I mean,
70 spots at $1. So
is this all PayPal, Venmo? How do you do this?
Yeah, it's Venmo.
Cash
I actually have Venmo,
PayPal, whatever.
So
right?
let's go back 1 second where you said any price. So there are people that try to price gouge their cards. And part of the
is this? Like, what is it? What should this price? What should this cost?
Yeah. So like, we don't allow you
out of here.
We don't exactly. We comp.
Fam, nobody wants to know how much that Muhammad Salah, what is that, Trent? Get out of here, bro. This guy sucks.
We also we won't let you put up your card is, if you think your card's worth $1 million and it's worth $4, you're not like that's
like,
not.
Bro, I've seen every card, I've seen every video. It's like I've seen videos of people who they're ruthless, bro.
Oh yeah, we gotta be careful. And that's the nice thing about our group is like we've done a really good job vetting people coming in. Like today alone in our admin chat, we booted like 2 people from the group because there's
enough.
There's a scammers page. If you guys want to actually do something funny, go back to Facebook Home real quick.
Nah, I believe. Joff.
You gotta check.
Clowns all over the place. Fucking clowns all over the place. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are they doing? They infiltrating? There's ops everywhere.
They try always. They always try.
Fam, that one's for you, fam.
I can't see. Hold on. Who is it?
It looks small. I can't see it.
Who is it, fam? I can't see. Who is that? Ronaldo?
Mason.
Oh, listen. I need a Ronaldo.
That guy out of here. Man,
who's got a Ronaldo card?
I put one up there. I got a few. I got a few ones.
I need a Ronaldo card. A cheap one. I'll buy. Vic, you want to sell your first card? My son wants a Ronaldo card.
I got put. I posted it last night, the other day.
Oh, did you post it?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you posted a picture of it. That's not for sale.
That's a raw.
You post that for sale?
That's a raw.
That's a raw.
Slap that up, fam. Wait,
That was
if you wanted to get that graded, what's the process of getting that graded, Joff?
So there's many different ways to do it. You can do it
Even though that's like a 6.5,
that.
he's
Not only that, that card's worth 70 cents, fam.
Yeah, you
what's the
choose.
process of getting a card graded?
So there's different ways to do it. PSA is a massive company. You can send your cards in yourself. They have a little tutorial on how you send your own
You have to
cards.
send like a minimum, though, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
There you get better deals for bulk orders,
That's
but
fair. That's fair.
you can literally send any card you want. And some people, collectors, just want their favorite cards to be protected.
That's fair. Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few cards that I generally love. Like I would
What
just, I would card it.
what I do is we're like Scott Edwards. He's in our group. He's one of our our moderators. Admin. He should be an admin. He is an admin, but he works for Card Vault, which is the #1 store in the country, based out of Foxborough. They
Shout out.
They have a store in the Garden. They have one at Foxborough. They have a warehouse in Charlestown. They're massive. They put on the best shows, Fenway shows.
Card Vault?
Yeah, Card Vault. We just had
Awesome.
a Gillette show a couple in October. We have the Foxwood show in March. They're massive.
Shout out, Scott. I like that.
Let's get it.
Scott mainly deals with shipping with grading. So at all these local shows, not all of them, but the bigger local shows, they set up and they actually take your cards. They don't clean them for you, but they will submit their cards. And Scott's a good guy. Like if you talk to him, he'll tell you, "Nah, dude, don't submit this. You're not going to get a good grade." But
Right. Good.
So
We need people
you
like that.
literally bring your cards to these shows and give them to Card Vault, and Card Vault will send them in to get graded and then call you when they return. So it's a very easy process. It's the process.
How much does it cost roughly?
So it's all different. It matters how fast you want your card back. The services are completely different. Like if you want your card back in 7 days, you're gonna spend a lot of money.
Of course.
If you want your card back in 20 days, I think it's like $40 a card. If you want it back in 3 months, it's $20 a card. They have bulk deals at like $19 a card if you as long as you hit their quota of how many you need. But
nice.
It's not a hard process. It's something that people.
That's cool to learn right there. Even just that right there.
Yes.
That was super helpful. Like that.
Like
That is super
myself
helpful.
included. I do not grade enough, and that's because I try to buy at a certain number, and I'm cool with that number as long as I sell it for the price I want. And I'm pretty good at doing that. So I don't grade as much as I should, even though that would maximize the value of my card. And I also don't want to wait. I don't have the patience.
That's true. Yeah, I like the honesty.
I will say I just submitted. I forget. I just gave Keith's sending in some cards for us
on the streets.
I think I gave him 3 cards. I'm sending in 3 cards. One being a Jason Tatum Tiger Stripe. It's a pretty rare variation. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to come back at 10, which will at least double, maybe triple my value of what I put into it. So
that's awesome.
I'm excited about that. And then I sent it to CJ Stroud cards. CJ Stroud's very hot right now. Obviously.
Wow.
His play this season, winning a fucking playoff game as a rookie, like he's
Deshaun Watson's.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, we agree.
Hey, John. Hey, I'm trying to think. So we've gone through like how to post a card. We've gone through how to buy a card. We've gone through grading cards.
Yeah.
Matt, you gave massive shout outs to a bunch of people. Brought some history about the group, talking about how it's really like a family, kind of like a like a little
community,
a small community. I like that in building. What else can we talk about with the Cardboard Association? What else can we talk about? What about like any shows coming up?
I think that I was just going to bring into this. So we promote all the trade nights and shows that we're going to be doing, and this is heavy time of year for shows. So the Cardboard Association will be at the Danvers show. What's it called? The Northeast. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm forgetting the name of your show.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
But we have the Cardboard Association will be at the Danvers show on the 18th. It's at a hotel in Danvers. I don't have the information offhand. I don't remember.
February 18th. February 18th.
Coming up
in Danvers.
Yep. The following week is my favorite show in Massachusetts. It's the best flipping card show.
The 25th?
24th. It's a Sunday.
24th? Okay.
Nice.
that will be. We're set up every show there. We grab about 5 tables. The whole team's there. That is hands down the best local show. The easiest show to go to, by the way. It's just
Okay.
quick. It's 9 to 1.
Where is it?
Once a month. It's at the Crown Plaza in Woburn, Mass.
Nice.
And
That's not too far.
It is a
not too
must
far.
go to. If you're just getting into the hobby, it's hands down the best show.
Nice.
Our buddy Jeff, he's heavy in the group. He's always commenting and posting and promoting the show. We love promoting the show for him. He takes care of us. We take care of him. He puts on a phenomenal show. I mean, I think he's averaging like 500 people a show now.
Come on now.
And what's his name again? Who's this? Say it
His
again.
name is Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Love that.
And that's out in Woburn.
That's in Woburn. That's something that hands down should be. You guys should make a trip. I mean,
We love to. And more than anything, we want to post it. We want to get out there. Put a reel out there.
We want to show love out there.
Listen, Jeff,
love,
I don't want to butcher your last name. That's why I'm not. So, Megargal. Am I saying it right, Jeff? But whatever.
Hey,
Jeff puts
all
on
good. Put his government out there. I love it.
Best flipping card show once a month in Woburn, Mass. Crown Plaza. That's if you're gonna mark something down on your calendar, that's one. And then
There we go.
Right.
March 2nd and 3rd, we're going to be in Foxwoods, the Card Vault show.
I might get that one. What day is that one? Hold on 1 second.
March 2nd and 3rd.
My wife right now. I ain't gonna be here.
I mean, that's a big show.
That's
I
unbelievable.
missed it last year because I had COVID.
Sucks. I would have went with COVID.
Keith can. I know, right? I wanted to. Keith wouldn't let me go in his car.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Please,
That's bad.
Stay back.
Keith wouldn't let me. Oh, bastard.
Good work, Keith.
But
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Keith considered that to be the best show he's ever done, so I'm excited. He can't go this year. He's actually going to be in Texas riding cows or something. I don't know what he's doing.
Nice.
But he's
Awesome.
he's going to be in Texas. So me and my buddy Dan, we're going to be splitting a room and going down there.
Yo,
Okay.
plenty of opportunities for people to get at, just get at you guys, get with the cardboards, get involved. I like that. Joff.
Yeah. April we'll have the Shriners at the Shriners.
And all the stuff you post on the group.
Everything's updated on that, and then in May we do the Fed show.
Even if we can get a few people your way, whatever, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Have the lanes open.
You guys should bring your shit. So. And I don't know if you
listen. Don't get us excited, brother.
The walking ability to come to these shows and maybe do a little.
Hey, I got my lights right here, brother. Trust me. We'll bring a whole set. Trust me.
Come set up with us.
Let's do this. Unbelievable intel on the whole process, the Cardboard Association, just your collection, Joff. Appreciate all that. Let's take a breather for a second. Let's come up for some air, and then let's I don't know if you want to talk about some of the football joints. I don't know if you're running the spread offense over there. I don't know if you run the wing T. Let's get into Joff's.
You can't reveal the opposite.
All right,
what position? Hey, let's get a couple 5-10 minutes here to end the show, Joff. Episode 103 with the Rip Pod here.
I'll talk.
What did you play? What position did you play, Joff?
So when I was in high school, I played.
You like a left guard type.
I was a left guard. That's exactly what I was.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I played left guard in a wing T-esque offense, a little spinner series my senior year. Good call, Javi. That was perfect.
I like that.
Played multiple positions on defense. I played inside linebacker, defensive end, defensive tackle. I went up to college.
Yeah, what do you got cooking now? Oh, where'd you go to school?
I went up to college with the intentions to play at Plymouth State University. But
tough program.
I wasn't in love with football anymore. I'd missed, that camaraderie I had with my fellow Hillies, and I gave it up. And I obviously Plymouth was a party school. I didn't miss it at that time. It was a fun 4 years. But anyway, I come home, and R.I.P. God rest his soul. Dante Gobi, a big Philly
legend,
name.
Brother.
He just passed away last week.
Sorry.
Actually, gave me my nickname. He gave me my nickname Joff back in 9th grade. He great man. He calls me knowing I'm back in Haverhill right after I graduate and said, "Joff, you're back in town. We need a freshman assistant." And he gets me into coaching, and that's 2010, 2011.
Nice.
kind of worked my way up the chain. I've been offensive coordinator since 2015.
At Haverhill?
Multiple different schools.
Nice.
I coached at Haverhill. I've coached at Triton, and
oh, nice.
I went back to Haverhill with one of the coolest experiences ever. My former quarterback, very good player. He ends up 2 years ago getting the offensive coordinator position for Haverhill High, and one of my former linemen is the offensive line coach, and they call me during the winter and say, "Listen, we need help. Like, you're not coaching." I was going to take some time off with the young kids and stuff, and they were like, "Just help us. Just like help us formulate a plan of attack." And they sucked me right back in, you know.
Oh, for sure. They're like, yo, listen, brother, we need your
I was
vision.
so
All that.
so
They got you in, brother. For sure.
I was so proud to watch. This is what we really, us coaches in high school, do it for. Like, we want to help the kids and be part of something positive in these kids' life. And to watch both of them be successful, one a teacher, one making buco bucks doing something else, but still come back to Haverhill to coach. I was honored to help them. It was actually one of the most fun seasons of my life. Minus all that hazing stuff that happened. I'm sure you boys heard about it.
Oh, wild stuff. Wild.
So anyway, after the hazing stuff, the kids, they obviously let that staff go. And I've just recently been picked up by Lawrence as the new offensive coordinator for the Lawrence Lancers.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. Under this guy, Emilio Colon, who I've known for 10 years. Great guy. He was a Division I quarterback, played at UMaine, All-American. So I'm excited for this new
established.
Yeah,
unforgivable.
I'm really excited. He's a great guy. He's a culture guy. He cares about turning these young players into men.
That's
more so,
bro. That's honestly that's the journey, bro. That's what we know what the youth need now these days. We can go into it for another 20. We know what the youth need these days.
What type of offense you run?
So
you gotta wait and see, or you got something
I have all my roots go back to wing T, but I am a spread guy with gap scheme principles. So I'm running power ISO counters, but I'm running it from a spread look. Love throwing the ball. Love throwing the ball.
Love that.
And
hopefully some good numbers. Hopefully some good numbers over there, Lawrence. Hopefully get some good.
No, they have good numbers. They've always had talent. So I'm hoping if we
can, this talent.
It's never been a matter of talent with Lawrence.
Yo, shout out to my man Nut Chow, who I played collegiate volleyball with. He's like an all-American setter. He played
greatest volleyball players ever.
He played tight end at Lawrence, and he was like a stud.
I walked. First of all, I walked into Lawrence High. I walked into Lawrence High for the first time in my life yesterday. We were interviewing a coach, and
over there by the mall. By the movies. Over there by the movies. Yeah.
That place. What a phenomenal job.
Oh, that's the five pillars, bro. That place got all academia and every different place. It's like math building, science building, historical building.
It's a college.
Yeah, it's a college. Yeah, they did it right. They did it right. They moved out of the center there.
I think Lawrence has the coaches. I think they have the facilities.
Good.
The coaches before us, I got to tip my hat. They apparently built a very strong culture within the team. These boys, I pull up to the stadium. I mean, it's February, right? February 7th yesterday. And these motherfuckers are out on the field practicing, throwing the ball around. It's February. It's freezing, like
I work in Lawrence, bro. I might have to pop. I'll be popping over there, brother.
There's so I mean, what I talk about like this that stadium itself. I've always liked it. It's a phenomenal stadium.
Big.
Yo, honestly, I think you said it, Joff, and I'm glad you shout out the prior regime that was there before you, because Lawrence is like untapped. This you could get into some serious athletes at Lawrence.
Dude, I walked in.
And if you get something rolling, and then you start bringing in some kids who are like, yo, let me hop on that wagon. Come on now. Don't even get a feeder system going.
And the guy that was walking us to the AD's office.
I like that, fam. I like that.
He goes, you see this kid right here? And this kid was a monster.
Yeah.
Like 6'7". I go, dang, who the hell is that? He goes, he's in 8th grade.
Yeah, there's some
Like
dogs
they
in
had an eighth
Lawrence.
grader. He is 6'7". He's an eighth grade. He's 14 years old. I mean, there was just big athletes
Just got
walking
to
around.
keep that kid's head on a swivel. Got to make
Awesome,
sure his
man.
head is in the books and just
Yeah, I
You
his
got
love
head
to
is
to hear
on
get
the
him.
that.
right
You got to
path,
get him
brother.
to play football. How about
Yeah,
that?
I like to hear your little path. I like to hear Joff. You played obviously. You got off. Hopped off a little bit and then got back on. Got back
Yeah,
in the mix. That's awesome, man. And now you said it too. It's about giving back. It's about the kids, fam. I
yeah.
know
That's.
I know Victoria's coaches a futsal team. When he
I'm
has
more
to
like a
step in.
bench coach, fam. I'm more like the, I'm just like kind of shuffle. We
We
got the
need
head
we
coach.
need those. We need
Fam,
those.
I know my role. I just sit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, 1, 2, 3. I'll say two. You know what I'm saying? But 100%. It's all a team. It's all part of it.
Takes a
It's all
village.
just.
Takes a
It
village for
does. It
sure.
does. It
So
does. It does.
I've met with a bunch of their coaches and like even the guys that Emilio is bringing on. I mean, their love for their city. He's trying to bring in a lot of
I
alumni.
put on.
Exactly. He's trying to put on his
Awesome.
people, the guys that grew up in Lawrence, know
That should
Lawrence,
be.
Well,
played
they
for
got the
Lawrence.
basketball guy over there too, who we saw
Yeah,
growing up playing.
Moose.
Victor.
this guys. These
They
guys are
call him
proud
Moose,
too.
right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the basketball dude.
Yeah, he's the head coach. That guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or
So
something.
I mean, they have everything they need to be successful.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
That's awesome. Congrats again. Something to look forward to. Yeah, we might have to make a little match. Maybe like Haverhill Lawrence match.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I don't know if the schedule's out, but
Oh no, schedule's out. We got Haverhill week 5.
You guys are playing at home.
Wow, it's already out.
It's in Lawrence.
It's in Lawrence.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See,
Good
so
luck.
there you go. The schedule's out. So something to look forward to already, man.
I'm pretty pumped.
That's awesome, Joff. I'm trying to think. So, we crushed the whole card talk, the Cardboard Association, how we know each other, how we all linked up, how we're all connected. Crush the football joint. What else? Let's get a last couple of minutes here on the Rib Pod. What else can we talk about? Let's bring it home.
Well, we got Super Bowl on Sunday. Who do you guys got?
Love it. We talked about. We mentioned it before. What's a spread? I think
it was 2.
What do you think the spread should be? Who do you? I almost
I-
said
I
we're gonna put out some. Joff, we're gonna put out some polls.
I think Vegas has 100% given the motivation to Patrick Mahomes, and I'm calling it now.
Wow, they're under?
The Chiefs are winning by 2 scores. 2 scores.
Wow.
I'll put money on it.
I mean, that's definitely like a big.
I'll bet you a card.
There.
I'll bet you a card. 10 points. Chiefs win.
Right now, the spread is 49ers are favored by 2 points.
2 points. It's out of control in my eyes. Out of control. I just can't.
I don't know. Who do you got? So, Joff, you saying Chiefs covering easy? They're crushing. Give Patrick Mahomes some more flowers. Victorious. What do you got?
I just gotta kind of go against that whole grind. Honestly, I'm going 49ers. I'm gonna go Niners. I don't know how the hell. I mean, Purdy will figure it out somehow. Just kind of just be efficient in some way. Defense. I mean, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's kind of a good player.
Kind of. A little bit.
I see him drop on his neck. Hopefully, he's good. But
we're gonna put up polls. We're gonna put up polls, fam. And I almost said who do you think is gonna win and who do you want to win? Is 2 different questions.
It really
I don't want the Chiefs to win.
I don't want the Chiefs to win.
We definitely do not want the Chiefs.
I don't want the Chiefs to win. I think they're gonna win, unfortunately. I think the NFL, no different. Get Taylor on the field. That's another $4 billion in everyone's pocket. Give them the money.
I mean,
come on. We know this is all rigged, guys.
I need to see Christian McCaffrey. I don't want to see the Chiefs, and I definitely think the 49ers are going to win, and that's my pick. So,
I definitely don't want to see the Chiefs, but I think they're going to win.
Yeah,
that's my bottom line.
I know for a fact Andy Reid's got that spread right up on the locker room wall.
He's ready.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got his Mayo spread too.
Hey Patrick, you're an underdog.
Wow, it's -2.
How do you? I just.
I thought you were talking about a different spread. I thought you were talking about a different spread. I thought you were talking about Andy Reid had the big Kool-Aid man. Well, that's a great Joff. That's a great way to leave it, man. That's a great call. Is getting in some Super Bowl predictions. You got the Chiefs. I've got the Chiefs. Victorious got the 49ers going against the grain. I love it, man. Episode 103. Any last shout outs? Any last love you want to give out? Episode on, like I said, 103 on the Rip Pod on this Thursday night.
if you're involved or want to get involved in cards, come give us a join. The Cardboard Association on Facebook. Come join it.
Yeah, we'll get some spots. They're going to be out there, and they always post on their group too their dates that they're out there. Joff gave us some before. We'll share that as well, Joff, as we always. Victorious, what do you got here?
Cardboard Association, CBA, baby.
CBA, baby.
Wow, I'll post another one up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it.
Dorian Finney-Smith, that's a raw, baby. That's a raw.
Wait, wow. You want to put one up for the people? Who's that?
Little Jaylen Brown, Game 1 patch. PSA 10.
I got a raw Trick Williams here, rookie wrestling card. Whoop that Trick.
Yo, appreciate. Hey, Joff, thank you again, man, for taking the time out.
Appreciate you, brother.
Like I said, on this February, we'll get the show out.
We'll have to link up again down the road, man. We'll have to link up soon.
Yeah, we'll have to do some cross promos for sure. Get all that.
Let's go. I'm in. But hey, when this goes up, post it up. Can you share it to the group? Is that a possibility?
We'll share it across the board, man. We'll get some promos out there.
Yeah.
Yo, episode. You
share our stuff too. You share it when we post it.
We share. We'll do it all, man.
You guys have the ability. Anytime you put up a show, you should be posting on the page.
Beautiful.
Wow. Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Joff. We'll catch you next time. Yo, Rip Pod. Peace.